It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 323. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle Winters Herzog.
Hi.
Hi, Noelle. How are you?
I'm okay. We've been podcasting a lot today.
We've been podcasting a lot today. We're here to talk about season 11, episode 12 of 90 Day Fiance. Before we jump into the pool with this amazing episode, this beautiful episode, this glorious episode, I do want to tell you, shed a little light to some things that have been a little bit in the dark, and that is our Patreon. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast is where you will find all of our bonus episodes, including but not limited to So Pumped of Vanderpump Rules podcast, Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast, BS, where we just kind of
we BS. And you know what? On this last week's BS, I tell you guys why you should join Patreon, because I need money, and we'll find out why.
Oh boy, you're gonna find out why.
That's so funny.
Also, Recycled with Noelle and Michael, and they're covering Total Divas, Mob Wives, New Jersey
Real Housewives
Housewives,
of Jersey,
all of the stuff. Lots of movies, lots of shows, lots of things. You're gonna love it. Patreon.com.
We're gonna cover The Hangover soon.
Oh wow. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast, and that's where you will get it. Also, if you want this podcast up to a week early, the day we record it, make sure you join us at the elite level, where you will also get access to our secret group and a free sticker. Thank you guys so much for coming. Goodbye. No, just kidding.
No, we're still here. We can't leave yet.
Let's start the podcast. Let's jump into the pool with Matt, Annie, and Imini Mani.
I mean, the fact that her husband can't call her by her government name is crazy to me. He calls her Amini. But weird. This is the only episode where, like, later on in the episode, I'm like, he's kind of attractive. Like, out of nowhere.
I gotta tell you, I'm shocked 0% that you find him attractive.
I never did.
Reminds me of someone else that you find attractive that I am like, okay. And you're like, I don't see it. And it's like, yeah, well, I think you see it now. Thank you. Have a nice day. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
They're still in Mexico.
This is the longest trip of my life. The whole season has
They've been in Mexico for 12 episodes. But also, guys, this is before the 90 days. This is not 90 Day Fiance. Thank you so much.
Right.
Okay. So Annie talks about what she said to Amini and Amani is there with them. So it's the three of them. And then Amani's like, oh, I gotta go. It's like, what do you have? What do you have? Work? What do you have? You're a Mexican job that you have to go to?
She wants to leave them alone, but they're also not allowed to hook up.
Okay. She wants to leave them alone, but she also wants no touching.
Right. She wants, like, to sit there with binoculars to watch.
She's like, here's the thing. I want you to be in love with her, and I want you to be in love with him. And I don't want you guys to talk.
Right. And you could only touch me.
Right. She's like, so that's the best way that we could do this. So they hang out by themselves, and they're getting some tacos.
It's not like a long day. I thought this was going to be like a real date.
No. This was like they got to eat a snack together and then go immediately
to the
back.
beach. Right.
Yeah. So Ani's like, no, I didn't mean that, I loved her more. I just mean, like, I have more of a connection with her. Like, I've spent more time with her.
And he's jealous.
And he's like, oh, right. And she's like, yeah, but I want to feel important.
Okay. I mean, here's the thing. How did this guy get this lucky, though, where he has both of these women?
I'm going to tell you how he got this lucky, but we're not there yet. Okay. So she doesn't feel important. They don't spend time alone. Okay. Guess what?
What?
I love this girl. She is so manipulative.
Oh, yeah. She's full of shit.
She's just playing the game. So anyway, so Matt comes back and he's so happy. And Imani's like, why are you so happy?
Right. What'd you guys do?
Why'd you so happy? And so Imani's like, okay, well, I guess that went well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cause a different problem.
Right. I've been texting with her ex, Ray.
Okay. So she's texting Ray, and that's how they've been sending her money.
Okay. Why is it now you're just realizing, why are we doing this? Why have you guys not realized before we shouldn't be sending Ray money? Ray is her maybe PIMP.
Or just like some guy that also gives her money. And then she's like, could you receive this money for me, baby?
Or they're in this together, or they're in cahoots.
I don't know. He could just be another sucker.
No, that's the thing. I don't think he's a sucker. I think they're
Ah,
like in cahoots about it, but like I also think that he has a
interesting.
thyroid problem.
Wow.
His eyes tell me so.
Well, let me tell you, tell him to go get a checkup.
I know.
Go ahead, Noelle. You're turning into me. Are you worried about his liver too?
No, see, here's the thing. I'm not worried. It's just an observation.
Okay,
Tracy likes
well.
to make these observations too.
All right. So he's so happy. And so she said that she needs to find out about Ray without Ani available.
Sure, of course, which I get.
And Matt's like, wait a minute. Don't you think that's intrusive? And she goes, that's not part of the rules.
Right. Morally, he feels like it's wrong.
Okay. Listen, Jimmy Neutron. Everything's fine.
I
Shut
know.
up. You're
But
not
it
in
just
control.
it's weird that it's like you didn't think this was weird until now. That's
Right.
the part I don't get.
Okay. So Ray shows up at this lunch that they're having behind Ani's back.
Yes.
Amani is LOLing.
Oh, she's like, what is this guy? She's like, what
She's
the hell is
this
this?
is not what I was expecting.
It wasn't what I was expecting.
I know,
I
but it was
wasn't
just so
expecting a guy
funny.
with a thyroid problem.
Noelle,
He's giggly.
don't
he
health
has
shame him.
Oh yeah, I'm health shaming him. Shut up.
I have a thyroid problem
I
too.
think no, I know, but he has like Graves' disease, maybe.
Yeah, but I have Hashimoto's and it's like a little bit parallel. It's
No, I do think Amani, she's so pretty. She just really is so pretty.
she
has like
is.
the perfect like cheekbones, like
Mhm.
facial structure.
Yeah, no,
she's
she's
so
super
pretty.
pretty. All right,
Mhm.
moving on to Sarper and Shekinah.
This is really stupid.
Okay. So this is like 20 full minutes of a fight. Like, I'm sure you have this fight with your husband, right? About nothing.
Yeah, of course. I had with that this morning.
Okay. Here's the thing though. Even when you
Mhm.
tell me about it, like I don't care.
Yeah. Well, so that's the thing, right?
It's
This
like-
is like I tell you to vent because it's
No,
this is
but I'm just saying,
dumb.
like, this is not, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, Noelle, you should talk about that on
Yeah,
BS. It's like,
right, sure.
oh,
You
we
should
were
go to
mad at each-
therapy for that.
no, it's,
Right.
it's like, don't pour another person.
Right. This is so stupid.
It's like, oh, I'm mad at you because you were mad, and then I was mad, and now we're mad, and then we were mad at each other, and then it's just because, like, I just feel like you're just like not
You're
nice.
mad,
and
you
then
know?
I'm mad, and then you're not nice, and then I'm mad, and then you're not nice, and then I'm mad and mean and
Yeah, but
rude,
she
and
is so mean, man.
she
is
is
so
so
mean.
mean. But she said that she's angry because he's mean, and she doesn't know if she wants to get married, and they're fighting about nothing over and over and over again. And then she says to him something that she's like, you leave the house for hours.
Uh-huh. But he's supposed to.
Okay. The thing is, you release him into the wild
But then
for
he's
hours.
like, it's an interrogation every time I come home, which I bet it is. He's probably like, where were you?
Why
What were you
doesn't-
doing?
She should have him have a GoPro on him so that it's like when your dog goes like
Yeah.
out and you want to see like what he sniffed up.
She should just put a jungle gym in the yard for him to keep him busy. For while she's with her client. Like, look,
It's-
okay, Sarper's on the swing. He's okay.
Be careful on the monkey bars.
All right.
Sarper, what did I tell you about that? That's not what we use that for.
Right. That would be great. Look, Sarper, you better watch out when you go down that slide. You're gonna get rash.
Yeah, and also it's hot out. That slide is hot. You're gonna burn the back of your legs. I told you to wear long pants if you're gonna go on the slide.
She should get a jungle gym for him. That would solve all their problems.
That would literally solve all their problems. He'd probably want to
Mhm.
sleep out there.
Yeah.
Maybe a
right.
little tree house.
Oh, that would be nice. He could hide up
Mhm.
there from her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He could go make his own toast.
This poor guy.
tree
Yeah,
toast.
they should get electricity in the treehouse.
Either that or give him a little campfire.
Give him a little. He can make a
He could make a
s'mores.
stew.
Yes, do a campfire stew.
He could boil some hot dogs and beans.
I was gonna say he could rehydrate his jerky. Fucking
Guys,
guy.
you're not really fighting. You just don't have outdoor space.
That's what it is. Also, they just don't have enough space, which is another reason why they're fighting.
I mean, they're fighting on the facial table in front of the merch.
I know, right? It's just
They're fighting
I
in
don't
front of the product.
know. Right, pretty much, right.
Guys,
But it's
don't
like-
fight in front of the product.
It's anything though. Like he's ridiculous. He'll cry for me for years. That's so funny. But she's just so mean. She's
so
like,
mean. And she's like, enough with the yelling. You're going to oxidize my vitamin C serum.
right. Yeah, she's exhausting. And she's like, I don't know if I want to get married. I never wanted to get married. Okay, fine. But I think just like a lot of these other women do, I think she was in Turkey and acted one way. And
Mhm.
once she got him on her turf,
Yep.
she's like, I'm going to be a bitch.
Well, she said that he doesn't apologize, and she's fighting. She's fighting and reminding me of someone very similar to her that actually looks like her from another
Uh-huh.
show that we cover called Teen Mom, who's no
Uh-huh.
longer on the show, who
Yeah.
fights just like this and looks just like this and talks just like this and thinks they're better than everyone.
100%
Yep.
yes. Yep.
She said that she didn't even want to get married before Sarper. So
Okay. It's like sick flex because you want to marry Sarper. You want to tattoo his name across your neck. So
yeah,
stop
please
acting
stop.
like you're not obsessed with him.
Okay, moving on.
Greg and Joan.
Do you not hate Greg a little bit?
Okay, so this is the first episode I ever watched where I'm like, this is kind of cute.
It's kind of
Them
cute.
together, because also she actually liked him this episode.
Right.
You know, they were like giggly and fun.
But
Yeah,
why are you bathing your drugs in cold hose water?
I know, right? I know.
And they're
These
so
dogs are
good.
so cute.
They're so cute and they're so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so cute.
Okay, so Greg takes a fake call from New York State.
Please. I know. Lucille comes out. She's like, your phone's ringing like crazy.
And he goes upstairs and he's like, hello?
Hello, New
New
York
York
State?
This is Greg.
Hi, it's me, Greg. Did you
He goes-
call?
And he's like, yeah, I've been good. How you been? It's like, no,
No,
that's not. This is not what New York State said.
No, neither is how you doing. Like, I mean, listen, we know people who say that, but he makes it like this is a thing you have to say in New York.
Oh, yeah. Well, he got the job, guys.
So he's a groundskeeper, a gravedigger. What is
He's a
he?
grave digger.
Who's this fucking guy?
He's a
DMV?
grave digger.
He's
at
a
the
gravedigger at the
hospital.
DMV. Like, what does this fucking guy do?
So they're gonna go to Manhattan. So he's teaching
The
her,
big city.
forget about it.
Oh, when she goes, I'm walking here.
That was
She
pretty
does it.
funny.
It was so cute. Yeah.
I know this was very triggering to me because last night I opened for Little Moments at L.
I know. As soon as he's like, how you doing? I'm like, oh boy. I know
How
somebody
you
sounds like this.
doing?
Forget about it.
So he said that I love how he's showing her Manhattan, and he's like, yeah, I worked here for like 4 or 5 years. He's like, I've been here like tens of times.
Right.
Greg,
Also, what was he doing when he worked there? I would love to
nothing. He
know.
was doing
Right.
nothing.
He was walking around.
Yeah, he worked at Trader Joe's
Right.
in Union
Exa-
Square.
He should work at Trader Joe's.
He
He's
should
that
be.
guy.
Yeah, no, he is.
Mhm.
So he brings her to the concrete jungle. He's like, she lives in the real jungle. Okay,
This-
great.
Also, though, they both seem like so happy. It's cute.
They're very happy. They eat
Mhm.
pizza.
Dollar
and-
pizza.
Okay. Noelle,
Mm-hmm.
this is one of my pet peeves.
What?
Rose petals all over a hotel room. What is happening here? Why is this a thing? Why is this? I mean, listen, I watch Love After Lockup, so I've seen more rose petals than you can shake a stick at. I have seen every rose petal ever grown
Uh-huh.
but why is that like a thing?
Why is that a romantic
He puts it
thing?
all over the floor. Who's
I
cleaning
know.
that?
He put it. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, it's gonna stain the bedding.
I would
too.
make you eat every single rose petal. If I was the
Yep.
housekeeper there, I'd make you eat every single rose petal off that floor.
And you know he's not tipping the housekeeper.
No way.
And she goes and she's like sitting on these rose petals, and it's like it's gonna stain everything.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So he pops a bottle of champagne and pours the glasses and then lets her in. It's like, I don't know. I would have waited to pop the bottle when she was there.
Yeah, and also it's like I don't know, man. I don't want to wait in this fucking lobby for you to
Right.
do rose pedaling.
Well, all of a sudden, she
Mhm.
is the happiest woman in the world because she's like, for 4 years, he flew back and forth to Uganda.
He did so much for me.
Uh-huh.
And it's
And-
like, and then she's like, maybe I was a little hard on him about the job.
Okay, but you flew back and forth to Uganda for 4 years. You didn't have a job.
Right.
You knew she was coming for 4 years and you didn't save any money?
Thank you. That's my problem.
That's crazy. Also, what happened? I thought he was a crazy baker. He has never baked again. We start off this series with him having
Uh-huh.
dough all over his head. He has
Right.
yeast face.
He has a yeast infection.
He has a yeast infection in his eyes when we start this, and now nothing?
I know. We never talk about him having a bakery again. We never see his plumber's crack again.
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Suddenly he's a gravedigger.
All of a sudden, he's a gravedigger at the FDMV for the New York State. It's crazy. He's a social security working gravedigger at the DMV. I don't know.
Very niche job.
Well, he's perfect for it. They're like, do you know anyone that has had yeast on or about their eyeballs? And he's like, hello? Is this job made for me? And then he does the MTV Cribs things where he's like, hey guys,
Oh,
gotta
I know.
go.
You don't gotta go home. You gotta get out of here.
Oh God. All right.
Like,
Moving on.
take a shower.
Jessica and Juan.
Oh wow, really? I thought Sean and Aaliyah was next. Really? Is it Juan and Jess? Look at that.
Look at that.
Guess I did it wrong. Okay.
Wow. You did it wrong.
Yeah.
So they're going to Fort Collins, Colorado to see the venue for the wedding.
Right. And
Cute venue.
she picked the place out 6 months ago. Yeah,
Great.
it's cute.
Now, here's the thing.
Mhm.
This is the other problem that I'm having with every single couple in the history of 90 Day Fiance. You have no money.
Yeah. I know.
Why can't you get married at court and have a wedding when you can have a
Right.
wedding?
Go to City Hall. Who
Go
cares?
to City Hall.
It's so
You're
stupid.
getting married for papers.
Yes.
Stop.
Mm-hmm. It's so stupid.
All right. So
What a waste of money.
what a waste of money. So 49 days to wed. And they're going to get married in the dead of winter outside.
Why are we doing outside?
I'm
Everything's
sorry.
dead.
Everything's dead, and everyone's going to be dead after they sit through your Colorado outdoor winter wedding.
It's crazy because it's like it's Colorado. That is the coldest.
Is the theme frostbite?
Yeah.
Is the bridesmaid dresses blue to match their arms and legs?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
cool.
so crazy. Are you guys gonna start eating each other? Like what?
They're like, don't even worry about the catering. We're gonna eat the maid of honor. We're gonna roast
Good.
Megan.
Nobody likes McGinn anyway.
We're having roast leg of McGinn. It's a Wyoming delicacy.
God, that's so funny.
And his family's coming from Colombia.
They're gonna freeze to death,
Oh my
honestly.
God.
That it is terrible. Why are we doing this? And then the woman's like, well, if it gets like extra cold, we'll just go inside.
It's gonna get extra cold.
It's gonna
Here's the
be.
thing.
It's just gonna be.
Yeah, I'm no farmer's almanac, but it's gonna be.
Everything's already dead.
Yeah,
outside.
no, it's gonna be cold. What do you think? You're gonna have an
Yes.
80-degree winter day in Colorado?
God, she's so unlikable, Jessica. I can't.
I know, but so is
take
he
it.
though. He's like, none of my
Mhm.
culture's in the wedding. But he also never told her, but she also never asked. I don't know. I mean, do you guys live together?
That's the thing. It's like, do you guys ever communicate? No. This was like just a vacation hookup gone wrong.
right. Gone
Yeah.
very left.
Gone too far.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So far to Wyoming. So the cruise ship wants him back. I bet they do.
Yeah. I bet he's dying to go on this cruise
You know
ship.
why the cruise ship wants him back?
Why?
He never quit at all. It's just his next job.
That's crazy. He was like, I never quit because I was thinking like just in case.
Just in case what? You were thinking I am actually just going to keep working on the cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So now also, you know that you're in a small town when the gym doesn't have a locker room, it just has a dressing room.
I'm like, I have never got dressed in this type of room at the gym in my life.
Right? All right. Well,
it's just a closet.
he said he used to be skinny and ugly, and then he started working
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Now we change Herbie,
Yeah,
McGinn's
McGinn.
husband, to Juan's friend.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right. Well,
He does a crossover.
he's having a surprise bachelor party in Deadwood, South Dakota, because it's the Vegas of South Dakota.
Oh, yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Howard Beach is the Vegas of New York. Like, what are we talking about here?
Well, Herbie said that there's a lot of farming jobs there.
Right. And he's like, is there anything else? He's like, no.
He's like, yeah, but I think it's going to be great.
Right.
He's like, oh, I actually have a job still because I never quit my job. Because
and he's like, you're going to be working outside with poop.
yeah,
It's
he's like, you're going to be
cold.
covered in poop.
Yeah.
Great. He's like, yeah, I'm just like miserable staying home. Okay. So here's the thing. I think this is actually not the worst idea.
What, him leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like being married to an army person.
Yeah, I could see that.
If he makes decent money.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But the women on the show were so codependent and controlling. She would never allow this.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, but also, I can't take how cute the baby is. David.
David.
He is so cute.
He's very cute.
Yeah.
Mina and Mark have 40 days to wed.
This is crazy.
Mark has been out of town for 5 days. He's piloting.
And she's like
she's-
so bored.
Okay. This is so funny though.
that there's pictures of his ex-wife everywhere. I
It's
would
like
smash these pictures.
it's a mausoleum museum memorial dedicated hallway to his ex-wife.
It's like, why doesn't he take this down? It's so weird.
Oh God.
You had a whole relationship with Jade after your wife, too.
Well, I love that she finds a picture of Mark and Kamala.
And she's like, who is this? I'm going to have to ask him about this. Very funny.
Okay, but she's going through all his pictures. She's going through all of his drawers.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, man, I don't know. You should have done something before you left her in your house by herself.
It's so true, though.
But also, this is what I will say.
Yeah.
I think that she makes being a mom look pretty easy because she's like, yeah, I'm just like so bored all day.
Yeah.
It's like, so taking care of a kid like is not hard.
Maybe not for her, but I think
She's like, I
Maria's well
sleep and watch
behaved.
TV. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
And I love it because like Maria just like hangs out. Maria's like, what do you want to do now? It's
I like
great.
it. So she goes to Pat's to crochet.
She has to ask for directions first. She calls
That
him
was
for
so
directions. That
funny.
was so funny.
So and she meets a turkey on the way.
Very cute.
Pat, Dot, Pat, and Jen are there.
Yes.
And they're just having a little snitching bitch.
Okay, I like this a lot. I
Stitches.
like Martini Pat a lot.
I know. She's very juiced up.
Yeah, she's funny, but also her her daughter Jennifer,
Yeah.
right, was there with her wife, but Jennifer's very outspoken. I like Jennifer. Jennifer was
Yeah.
a little boozed up.
But that's what I'm saying. They were a little loosey-goosey.
Yeah, I like that.
They were lubricated, as you say.
Yeah, yes.
So she said that she just stays home. She watches TV and sleep. And then she talks about the prenup. She's like, I don't know what his problem is. I'm just a small cat.
She's like, I'm just like a scared cat. I'm just like, very
And
funny.
she wants him to like adopt the kids and she wants him to, give her money. Okay. Also,
Yeah.
Pat starts crying about how she is like, oh my God, you have to count on him for everything.
Yeah, of course.
Now, this is my problem with prenups.
What?
Why is it just assume that the prenup comes from a man to not give the woman money? You should have a prenup. You need to get what you need in the prenup.
Well, I think it just maybe it's not like common where she's from. Like it's not explained
Right, but
to her.
even here in America, people
I
are
know
like,
it
a
has a weird
prenup?
stigma. I know.
Yes, and it's like, no, everyone should have a prenup. You need to have a prenup because you need to have your children covered.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, yes, you should have a prenup.
I agree. I do agree with you, but I feel like people they hear it and they're like, my husband thinks I want his money. That's why I'd sign a prenup.
Okay, here's the thing. I want to sign a prenup because I want my husband's money.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So move on to Stevie and Maddie.
I actually hate her so much. Like I can't believe it.
Me too.
Yeah.
She is causing this fight all the way.
She is so mean, but she can be so mean to him when she's mad at him.
Also, she has kids.
Did they say something about her having kids?
No, but she does.
Does she?
Yeah, she has kids and they just don't film.
But okay, so then she must have been with her husband for like a little bit then.
Why?
Well, if she has more than one kid.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know. I need to know more.
And maybe he's not the father. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true too. Right. Maybe she had kids when she was young. Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She has 2 children. She has sons and she chooses to keep them off camera.
Yeah, but then why don't they even talk about them though? Because it's fine. You don't have to. It's like we are supposed to think of her one way that she is not. We're supposed to think she's like some young single girl. But meanwhile, she has kids. She's been married before. Like, I would love to know, has he met her kids? What does he think of her having kids? What do her kids think of him? What's their relationship like? Does he want children? Do they want to have children together?
Well, during her 90 Day Fiance season 11 introduction, Stevie revealed that she was a mother of 2. Stevie has not spoken about her kids since then, even though she gave the cameras a tour of her home when she welcomed Maddie to live with her. Stevie has also not mentioned anything about her previous marriage and relationship through which she had her kids. It appears Stevie is hiding more than her sexuality from viewers. It's not known if Maddie has met or interacted with Stevie's kids either.
I hope they don't get married.
Okay. So, she said, yeah, that was from screenrant.com, by the way.
Interesting. Okay.
So anyway, we're still talking about Claire's nudes. He feels very betrayed by Claire's nudes. and he needs to know she's bisexual, and he doesn't want her to tell him after the wedding. Now,
Yeah.
they go get a smoothie to talk about this, and
Yes.
she's like, "Listen, don't worry about what I am. I want to be with you. It doesn't matter." Now, this is a
Yes.
snotty way to handle this.
Yeah, of course it is.
Why can't you just explain to him that bisexual is not not polyamorous,
Right. Mm-hmm.
and that even if she is bisexual,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter because that's not how monogamous marriage works.
But instead, she's just like,
Right.
this is stupid.
Right.
I don't want to answer this. Even if I say
Also,
no, you're
just-
just going to make assumptions. Why are you so mean to him?
She's so mean.
You know, he is so
She's like, I could say no, but
calm.
you won't think I mean it.
Right.
What?
He is like probably of all the guys on the show been the calmest and nicest and
Mhm.
most like
Yep.
like gentle with her.
She doesn't want
And
him to keep
she's so
asking.
mean to him.
Okay, so if you
Why?
don't want him to keep asking, then
Then
answer
tell him. Why don't you just have a real conversation right now? Put the kibosh on
Right.
it,
And
and you
he's
don't
like-
have to talk about it.
He's like,
again.
wouldn't you want to know if I had other sexual desires? And it's like, why are you guys not just talking? Like, why is she
I
so
know.
mean? She's very
I don't.
nasty.
I really, really don't want them to get married. It makes me feel sad for him.
Mm-hmm. But here we are.
Yeah, I know.
Next,
Um,
Sean and
Aaliyah
Aaliyah.
and Sean, and I got to tell you, there's another couple I don't want to get married.
No. Well,
like
I
at
mean,
all.
do they get married? Because you remember how we started off is she was leaving the wedding.
No, I know, but then I saw. I think it was like
They probably
I
did.
think Shabuti posted that Aaliyah got her
Breasts.
her breast. So it's like and in America. So I'm assuming, but I
Right.
don't know. You know.
Well, they're gonna bedazzle something for the dog to wear.
Oh my god, I love this so much. I need to see this on this dog.
You know, Maxwell has a costume change.
Oh, I love him. I need this dog.
So cute.
He is
So they're
cute.
having intimacy issues.
I understand this.
Yeah, because Sean.
Also, do you guys like each other?
I think they do like each other. I think Sean is gay and he wants to date a
Well,
man.
that's the problem, right? I think maybe Sean is just like confused, not sure what to do. Like, he
Yeah.
wants to feel like, would I be right for breaking up with Aaliyah? Yeah,
Right. Okay, so they're gonna go to a consult with a surgeon.
yeah. And Sean is like, I want to go. I have questions.
Sure. So it's
Mhm.
24 days to the wedding, and they go to this doctor. Are they going to the doctor or are they going to a red carpet event?
A red carpet event.
Okay,
I know.
because she's
I
in a
know.
gown
I
and
know.
a red lip, and he's in a suit.
Yeah, I guess maybe they have an event afterwards.
Okay. Well, they go to Dr. Yuan.
I like the doctor.
Me too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, at first she just wanted to add to her butt. What? Add
Ugh.
what to her butt?
Yeah, but that's what she was talking about. She wanted.
I know. It's just so crazy. It's like, you have
I
the
know.
best
She has
butt
the best
ever.
butt. I know.
What are you adding to it?
I know. I like that Sean's like, I'm actually an ass and a peck man.
Yeah, of course
Very
you are.
funny.
Of course you are. She said that she was, looking into facial feminization and breast implants.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm a butt man. I haven't been a boob man for a very long
That's
time.
so funny. I just like pecs.
I just love how he claims he used to be straight.
You were never straight.
I know.
You
it's
were
just
married to a
somebody-
woman.
Sure.
Doesn't make you straight.
Mm-mm.
Just doesn't make you straight,
Just
Sean.
doesn't.
I feel like Sean has like a lot of guilt
Yes.
and he has no idea how
Okay,
to
but
navigate
also,
this.
why are you dating a 25-year-old woman?
Well, that's the problem. Also, I think Aaliyah is like just kind of finding herself.
Oh, why? Because she's 25?
Well, that's the thing. And it's like, why do you want to get married?
Yeah, this is
I
weird.
don't know. It's just so weird to me. It's like them. I don't want okay. Who do you want to get married?
Okay, but here's the other part. Why can't they just have some kind of agreement if she wants to stay in America?
They could have some kind of an agreement.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like, why not?
yeah that's
Who
true.
cares? Who do I want to get married? All right, let's look back. I want Matt, Ani, and Amini to get married.
Me too. I would love to watch that. Get
I mean,
married.
they're gonna fight to the
Do it
death.
for the plot. Yeah.
Listen, Sharper and Shekinah probably got married. They definitely got married, right? But
I
it's
know.
like
I don't know, but I don't. I wish they wouldn't.
Joan and Greg are definitely getting married.
Definitely 100%.
I hope Juan sails away into the night.
Oh, me too. I hope they don't get married.
Mina and Mark are gonna get married for sure. I hope she go. But it's bad because there's Maria.
Right, and she wants to have another kid too, and also
Right.
she wants him to adopt her
Mhm.
son,
Yeah. So I don't know.
which is fine. But I just don't want Maddie and Steve to get married.
I don't want Monty and Steve to get married. And I don't want Sean and Aaliyah to get married.
Yeah,
unless
me
they
neither.
have
Because I want
just
everybody to be
agreement.
happy.
I want
Right.
everyone to be happy.
I want everybody to be happy, Tracy.
All right. Well, you know what? You know what would make me happy?
What?
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 90 Day Podcast. And then you can follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com, Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok and YouTube, yada, yada, yada. TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates. I'm going to be in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, opening for Adrienne Appalucci, The Dark Queen at Soul Joel's on May 16th.
Cool.
Yeah. So check it out. And then we'll see you over there.
Sounds great.
TraceyCarnazzo.com. Bye.
Bye.